spreading the word. How many of you heard about it through an email from a friend?
I'm the one who sent the email.
How many of you heard about it through, I don't know, like an online community kind of thing? Okay. And press? And did anybody see something on TV or? Wow, okay, cool. So most of the word of mouth. That's pretty cool with this movie. All word of mouth, which is great. So without any further ado, I'd like to open it up for questions.
What time is it?
All right, well, I'll look at it myself, I guess, to start. Gale, what were your first impressions of the script?
When I first read the script, it was extremely funny to me, as silly as that sounds. And the story in the structure of the comedy was very interesting because it's tough to make it romantic and comedic and still deal with a very important topic. And I thought if I could help pull that off, it would be a good one.
Well pulled off, I think. That was going to be nice. Yeah, go ahead.
It's difficult going back and forth between this film and I Squared Book.
Was it difficult switching back and forth between this film and Squared Book, or two very different characters?
No, not at all.
Literally, though, you were flying back and forth, right? At some point, because there were multiple issues.
But there were some issues, but very different characters.
Yeah. Has the movie been picked up for national distribution? Yes and no. In the sense that it's shown across the country, yes. We've shown in 15 different cities. In the sense that it's the way you'd expect a movie normally to be distributed, not at all. We've played kind of city by city, theater by theater, as people have heard about the movie, and theater owners have heard about how much people like the movie. So it's been kind of on a like person-to-person basis, people calling the director and saying, we'd love to show your film. And then just kind of ripples of word of mouth spreading from there. So as far as what's next, or what next theater you can see it in, no idea. So here and now is the focus.
So tell your friends.
Yeah, we'll be repeating that throughout. Yeah.
I remember I read somewhere, I'm not so sure if it's correct, that Faye and Lee, she said that this film's nothing to do with her kind of like identity. It's more about social class. How do you guys think about this movie? Also, it's just only a romantic comedy, or is something else?
The question is about something that Faye and Lee, the film director and star, had said, which was about ethnic identity and sort of where was that her focus and how did that play into her intention with the film. And I think Clem will maybe have some thoughts on it too, but if I may speak for her, I think that yes, it is part of it, but only in the sense that that's where she speaks from. I mean, she speaks as a person who is of Asian American. So that's kind of inescapable if you're being honest and you're telling a story that kind of comes from your heart. It's woven in there, but it's not kind of in a way of trying to teach something or say something beyond that kind of organic honesty. So it's there, it's unavoidable, but I don't think that she was trying to teach anybody anything. I think that she felt that just the class difference as part of the romance was kind of more interesting and even perhaps more universal. And so that kind of was what piqued her interest even more. But I think that it's impossible to get away from something that's who you are and who this character is. And I think that's why the family feels so real and also specific, but at the same time, everyone can relate to. Oh, thank you. I heard it. I'll get back to you. I'll remember. Yes.
Does Shanghai Tang really exist?
Does Shanghai Tang really exist? They should be loving us so much for introducing them to so many people who had no idea that they do exist, because they do. They have boutique on Madison. Wait, it is on Madison, though, right?
It's still on Madison.
Yeah.
Maybe further up Madison.
But you can go and find them should you wish to buy their stuff.
58 to Madison.
58 to Madison.
58?
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Oh, it looks gorgeous.
Yeah. Someone in the back, I know, had something that they just wanted to ask. Where are you?
I was actually ask all three of you. First of all, I want to say this is a really good film.
Thank you.
It's a really good film she does.
I think it's really great.
Thank you.
But my question specifically, I guess for all three of you, is like I just went through a journey watching this. Like it hit me in a different way. As my husband, I'm in love. I don't need that part, but I'm married to the right man. So but it definitely I touched on that. You know, the side of coming to New York. We just moved back 6 months ago, and people coming at you and trying to figure out and find your place and things like that. And I'm just wondering, I know for all three of you, you would not be involved in this film if it wasn't like one specific thread, whether it's almost marrying the wrong person, you know, like that kind of love attachment or finding your way in life. And I was wondering, kind of, you can tell me, like, all three of you, maybe like one little thing about the script that got you, like when you knew you had to be a part of it.
That's a really cool question. The question was that she had a very specific kind of point of relating to the film, that something in it felt real to her and like in her part of her life. And she was wondering if the three of us could answer what was our point of access to the film and what kind of hooked us.
It ain't much better.
Oh no, okay. You can go for that.
Yeah, along the same lines as the first question answered. It's a love story, a romantic comedy, but the ideas in the film, they're difficult to tell without being sort of preachy, and they're very pertinent, and it's part of our social life in this country and part of our economy. So it's not often that you find something that has good comedic scenes and timing, and also is trying to tell a bigger story. And as far as the character that I played, he was leaving behind something that would conventionally be considered sort of I guess a silver spoon, right? But his heart wanted something else, and I think his ethics wanted something else, and that led him to be Grace, and then she influenced him personally, but that connection between what he saw professionally or what he thought he was meant to do as a district attorney and assistant district attorney, that's what attracted me. You know. Those are two things that are hard to pull off effectively, you know. But the script was so, as I said before, it's very what is it? It's
funny and also.
I've said it many times.
Well, it's got this intense socially conscious core.
Grace and Andrew are kind of on sort of a parallel track. You know, they're both sort of trapped in their understanding of what it is to be part of their family, but also to be an American, a successful citizen.
Yeah, no, I think that what I love about it is you have very